So in the second part of our tutorial now, we're going to deal with some of the same things we dealt with in Word, except we're going to show you how to do those in Google Docs. Just so that I have some text, I actually just took my text from Word and copied it, and I'm just going to go ahead and paste it into my Google Docs here. So the interface in Google Docs, you can see, is a little bit more simplistic than Word. The Google Docs is not quite as robust as Word, but it does give you mostly everything you need for a lot of basic desktop publishing. So we have our toolbar here, and then we have some pull down menus here. If we just click on one, you can kind of see it brings up these other menus. So let's just begin in the same place we did with Word. And you can see I can highlight, and again we have our bold, italicized, and underline, in essentially the same place that they were in Word. So nothing too complex there. And then right next to it you'll see there's our text color, and again I can change the text color there quite easily. The sub and superscript. So if I go down and we'll do our water again, so H2O, and I'm going to select the 2. I can go into, I believe it's in insert, I'm sorry, it's in format, and we're going to go to our subscript, and you can see it lowers the 2, and we'll use our algebra one again, and we'll do our x squared, highlight the 2, go to my format, and I go to my superscript. So still very easy to do, so I'm going to go ahead and delete those since we don't really need those. So for our page setup, so we can adjust our margins, our orientation, we're going to go to File, and towards the bottom you'll see where it says Page Setup. On the page setup, you can see we have our margins right here. The default is the same as Word, 1-inch margins all the way around, so you can reset those as you need to. You can change your paper orientation here from portrait to landscape, and we can also change the page color right here. So very similar to the things that we did in Word. And I'm going to go ahead and just click OK. Nothing too complex about those features. There is no watermark feature in Google Docs, so that's something that you can do in Word, but you will not be able to do that in Google Docs. The line spacing, very similar to Word. I'm just going to go ahead and select everything, and you'll see there's an icon. It looks just like the one in Word, and I can go down to the number 2, and now my document is double spaced. For our headers, if we go to Insert, and then we'll go down, and there's our header, you'll see that there's a gray line there, and we could put in a name again into our header, and I can click back down, and I'm back into the body of the document. I can go back up and into the header of the document, and you'll also see that I have the align features in this toolbar, and I'm going to right align the header. And let's scroll down to the bottom, and we'll do an insert. Go back to the body document first, go to insert, and go to our footer, and we can see we're in the bottom here, and we're going to put the page number there. Just going to write the word page, insert, page number. This one doesn't have all the same options, but I'm going to go bottom of page, and it puts it right where I'm at. So I have that, and if I need to move it anywhere, I can simply use my align features. So there I center aligned my page number. Cut, copy, and paste are going to be the same. So if I need to cut something, I can right click and cut, copy, and paste, and you can see that the shortcuts are the same as they were in paste. In Word, these are kind of universal shortcuts in just about any software. Control X will cut, Control C will copy, and Control V will paste. So the final thing that we want to kind of go through in Google Docs is how to print and save, which this is going to be a little bit different than it was in Word. So if we go over to our file, you will see that there is a print icon, so you can go to print, similar to Word, and you get your preview. I'm not going to print anything, so I'm just going to hit cancel. But when we're saving, because Google Docs is a cloud-based software, the document is always saving. So as soon as you start working on it, it's already being saved. But we do want to make sure we give it a name. Since we're not doing a save as, we can rename the document, and then I can just do test document, click OK, and now it has a name. If I need to send this to somebody, there's a couple different things I can do. I can download this document as a old version of Microsoft Word, the 9703. I can download it as a PDF. I can email it as an attachment. So we do have those options. But it is a little bit different than what you're used to in something like Microsoft Word. So you can see the interface in Google Docs is pretty simplistic. It has all the things that you will most commonly need to do without being as robust as Word. So hopefully this will give you a good start into doing some of the basics that you'll need for the rest of this unit on Word and Google Docs.